When John and Wyn Blythe were travelling together through Te Hana, just near Welsford on the 7th of March 2017, the leisurely road trip ended with a horrible crash. With all odds against them, this is a story of survival, courage and love. I'm Craig Walsh and welcome to another edition of Chopper Chat. Today we are chatting with both John and Wyn Blythe and intensive care paramedic Russell Clark, who flew in the Auckland Westpac rescue helicopter to help save John and Wyn's lives. The last time Russell saw the couple was when they were passed into the care of a waiting hospital staff. Russell, what's it like seeing Wyn and John again?
Yeah, really good. Amazing to see you both again, John and Wyn. Last time I saw you, obviously, after your accident a couple of years ago, you had some pretty serious injuries, critical injuries that I thought was going to be a long-term recovery for you both, and it's just great to see you both doing so well.
When I saw Russell walking towards me, how lovely to see you. I felt quite emotional, I have to say, and just filled with gratitude for what you did. Because without you, I would not be here today. So thank you very much.
Good to see you looking better than last time I saw you.
Oh yes, I think a little change. Yeah.
A little change.
Yeah.
After you.
Certainly feels very good to meet you and see you and make your acquaintance, seeing as you saved our lives. Thank you.
That's all right.
How long have you been married for?
55 years, going 56 in May. So we have a lot of family and a lot of good fun with family. And it's their support and so many other people's support that's brought us through.
And can you tell me a little bit about your family?
Yes, most certainly. We have 5 children, all married with children, so 13 grandchildren. So we are truly blessed, and we're all, although we're all spread far and wide, well, not that far and wide. We have a son and his wife and children in Melbourne, 2 in the South Island, 1 in Auckland and 1 in Taranaki. We get together fairly frequently. They've been wonderful about coming up to visit us while we were in hospital and ever since.
Can you tell us what you were doing at the time and what others have told you about what happened?
We were on our way home from Auckland. We'd been down for an overnight visit to attend a function at the place where I used to work, and we felt we needed to get home and set off, and the weather then just packed up on us. So.
Russell, what was your recollection of the accident?
Yeah, I remember the accident quite vividly, mainly because the weather was so bad, and the information we got about your crash was sounded quite bad, and we weren't 100% sure if we were going to get there or not. And also realised that distance to the hospital was a factor as well, because you were quite remote away from help. So we took a fair amount of time getting there, dodging under the weather, and I remember coming into land and seeing the accident site from the air, and it looked like a bomb had gone off. And obviously hearing a logging truck was involved with a car, a fully laden logging truck, you automatically expect the worst.
How were the helicopter crew able to help?
So for us, it's all about getting there and stabilising your initial injuries and then flying you to hospital as quickly as we can. So for us, it was a 20-minute flight, but given the weather and the day, it might have been 40, 50 minutes by road for both of you to get to hospital. So in those sort of situations, it's time critical that we get you to hospital and get you the surgery and the specialists that you need.
And John and Wyn, can you tell me a little bit about the injuries that you both had?
It's very hard for me to remember just because there were so many, but traumatic brain injury, spinal injury, I think I'm classified as an incomplete paraplegic, abdomen, stomach, bowel. My eyesight, I have double vision. I can't remember what else, but...
How long were you in hospital for?
I was first in Auckland, and then I was in Middlemore, and I can't actually remember how long I was there. Four months probably, and then I was in the spinal unit
for 2.5 months.
For another 2.5 months. So, yeah.
I was in Auckland Hospital for 4 months,
Right.
and my injuries were mostly abdominal.
Easter 2 years ago was a difficult time for you and your family, I can imagine.
It was a difficult time, and I didn't quite appreciate why John was being brought in an ambulance on a stretcher to come and visit me at Middlemore. I don't know what you knew about it, John, if you knew more than that.
Well, our eldest son said to me, we don't think Wynn's going to make it. We're having a meeting at Middlemore, do you want to come? I said, good heavens, as though I wouldn't come. And they were very kind to bring me in the ambulance and position us next to each other, each in our own bed. And our son put our hands together so I could hold Wynn's hand. And I said to Wynn, we're in this together, and we've got to do whatever it takes to come through together. And Wynn squeezed my hand, and I was absolutely amazed that she could do that. And so it's been like that ever since. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I understand you believe a miracle definitely took place that day.
Absolutely.
Yes, we had special friends who flew in from Melbourne, and we had Bishop Ross to say some prayers for us, so it was a very special occasion.
And how are you both doing today?
I think life is good, thank you, Russell. I'm able to get out in the garden, I can pull some weeds, which is my passion, weeding. I have this wonderful mobility scooter, I can get down to the beach, I can get onto the sand. I've been into the spa pool, been into the sea once and looking forward to the next day. And more importantly, we're able to get out into the community, to go to church, to visit with our friends, and to have very kind friends dropping in to see us. So yes, it's good, life is good.
And so John and Wynn, how important was the Westpac Auckland helicopter for you that day?
It was of immense importance. When I had recovered to the major degree in hospital, I was told that 2 factors saved us. One, that we had a reasonably late model car and it had good airbags. And second was that we got to hospital so quickly with the helicopter, they said we would not have made it otherwise.
Wow.
So thank you very much, Russell.
Yes, thank you, Russell. Yeah.
It was a team effort, not just me.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And all those who were on the team. Yeah.
Please take our thanks to your colleagues.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, Wynn and John, and thank you, Russell. And thank you for joining us too for another episode of Chopper Chat. Have a safe and happy Easter.